All right, have you been researching for a plastic surgery procedure that you are interested in, possibly a BBL or a mommy makeover, and you have been hearing the word Lipo 360 in a lot of the research that you're doing? Well, same here. That's the same thing that I ran into when I was researching for my BBL. So stick around. This video is to give you the full explanation as to what Lipo 360 actually is, and I'm going to give you some tips and kind of my experience with Lipo 360 myself. Welcome back to Miss New Body Plastic Surgery Recovery. Welcome back to Miss New Body Plastic Surgery Recovery. My name is Gina. I'm the owner and creator of Welcome back to Miss New Body Plastic Surgery Recovery. My name is Gina. I am the owner and creator of Miss New Body Plastic Surgery Recovery bags. This channel is all about sharing my experience, some tips, some tricks about plastic surgery recovery. We are not here to encourage plastic surgery, but only to be a resource for those of you who are considering it. So if you are not a fan of plastic surgery, then why are you here? All right, so did you know actually Lipo 360 is not an actual medical term? There's actually some very decisive terms for the liposuction in the particular areas that are being done throughout your procedure. But Lipo 360 has kind of been a marketing term that plastic surgeons have actually created, in essence, to just explain that they're doing liposuction all around your body. Majority of the places that they're doing that is in the lower abdomen, the upper abdomen, your back, maybe like your lower flanks where your waist will be, and then the higher part of your back where like your bra line is. And that's considered Lipo 360 all the way around. Now, every plastic surgeon actually has a different explanation of Lipo 360, and where they're going to be taking that fat from could be a little bit of different places. So it's super important to talk to your physician and your plastic surgeon to really understand what Lipo 360 to them is described as and where the areas of the fat they will be taking. So with there being different incision spots for different physicians who are using different areas or placing them different places, it's super important also to ask your physician about where those incisions are going to be. You would like them to be as minimal and as less noticeable as possible, wherever they can hide them and maybe other scars. But it's super important to know where those incisions are going to be made and how you can make sure you can lessen the visibility of them. All right, so really quick, I'm going to share my pictures of my Lipo 360. Now, before I do that, let me preface this with, I know my body is not perfect. I do not share that I am not an IG model. I am none of the above, but I also have had plastic surgery from different physicians. And so, some of the things didn't come out particularly beautiful, but this is really just education. I'm just here to share the incision areas of where my Lipo 360 was. I have had a tummy tuck before, years and years and years ago. My daughter's 16. I think I had it when she was like 3. So years ago, I actually had a tummy tuck procedure done by a new and upcoming plastic surgeon who maybe wasn't doing the best at the very beginning, but I don't regret anything. So preface that with the pictures that I'm going to show you. But this is going to be the front part of my body as it is now. And I want to kind of share where those incision spots for my Lipo 360. Now, I, of course, had a tummy tuck. So the incisions for my lower abdomen were actually hidden. And I mean, you really can't tell, and I'm super pale in this picture, but my incisions are actually hidden in my tummy tuck scar line, so you may not be able to see them as much, and it's, of course, when I have a tan, it's definitely not as noticeable. So the 2 incisions are down at the bottom of my tummy tuck line, and then the 3rd incision for the front part of my body is actually in my belly button, which again is not perfect. There's no need to critique the body. I understand my belly button's a little bit higher than I probably would like it. It didn't heal the way I wanted, but either way, that is where my incision for the upper abdomen is for the Lipo 360 for the front part. Now, this is the back part here of my body. Again, I am not perfect by any means, all education, but the Lipo 360 that I have in my back, I have 3 different incision spots. The first one is going to be right at the bottom of like my little tailbone right there, and so they were able to get all the fat kind of right where that waistline is. And then the other two I have are not as hidden. They're a little bit more obvious, but they are in my back right where my sports bra line would be, or my bra line would be. And again, when I'm tan, like, you can't really see them as well. So those are the other two areas in my back for my Lipo 360. All right, so let's talk about recovery when it comes to liposuction and Lipo 360. So I actually had a BBL included with my Lipo 360 November of 2021. And so it was actually a pretty big surgery. So I will be very honest. I know there are plenty of people who talk about the pain that's associated with their BBL and their Lipo 360, and I just didn't experience pain. Let me explain. It wasn't essentially painful. It was just extremely uncomfortable, and there was nowhere to like escape the uncomfortableness. That's the easiest way that I explain it to people, is that I wasn't in a lot of pain. I took pain meds for maybe a day. Then after that, we did some Tylenol. I actually found out I was allergic to Vicodin, which that was not fun. But I took pain meds for about a day. Other than that, I took some Tylenol after. It wasn't painful, it was just uncomfortable, and the uncomfortableness was probably for really just like a week, and then the soreness kicks in. Like, you're gonna be super sore, like you were ran over by a bus, but really not painful. The one thing that I can say about liposuction, and especially Lipo 360, because you're getting that liposuction everywhere, is the intense itching. Like, literally the intense itching where you just want to kind of get inside your body and itch. Every muscle in your body is extremely intense. That came and went for about 2 months. So again, everybody's recovery is a little bit different. This is just my explanation of how it felt personally for me. All right, so really quick, if you are considering plastic surgery, either a BBL or Lipo 360, head over to my website, missnewbodyrecovery.com, where I offer plastic surgery recovery bags. Right now, I offer them for BBL and Lipo 360. In the coming months, we will be initiating some new bags for tummy tucks, breast augmentation, breast reduction. We got a whole bunch of new bags coming out, so get over there. You actually can sign up for 10% off of your order. So get over there, check out the site, and if you have questions, definitely let me know. And so with my little closing argument about Lipo 360, and the biggest tip that I can give you when it comes to liposuction for your plastic surgery procedure and to get the best results possible, is faja. You have to wear those tight garments, compression garments, as tight as you can withstand them. The whole purpose of a faja and those compression garments is to reduce swelling. And so the more you can reduce the swelling, the tighter your body is going to be, the more snatched your waist is going to be, the flatter your stomach is going to be. Once you start to let that fluid kind of flow and there's nothing compressing it, it can't go nowhere. It just kind of sits in your body. And so all of that money, all of the pain, all of the recovery is really not going to be as good if you don't faja for as long as possible and as tight as possible. I definitely don't want to suffocate yourself, but really it's going to be uncomfortable for a little while, but suck it up. I promise. It is the best thing, on top of some very good lymphatic massage. I'm gonna do a whole video about that because that's a whole nother situation. So I hope these tips and the information about Lipo 360 helps you guys. If you have questions or you want me to do another video about something else considered in your BBL, I am not a rookie to plastic surgery. So I hope you guys are well. I am praying for everybody who is having their plastic surgery done for amazing results and they get through it. Check out all my social media. I am on Instagram, TikTok, all the things. Make sure you subscribe and you like this channel so that we can grow it and educate some women to make sure they have the best results with their mommy makeovers, their plastic surgery procedures, and do it safely.